will you do to eliminate corruption, cronyism, promote election financing reform, get politicians out of the pockets of developers and corporators, eliminate double, sometimes triple dipping, restore transparency, and investigate pay-to-play in New Jersey and also nationally? Please be specific. Anthony, 90 seconds.
Okay, quite honestly, I think it's pretty much impossible to get rid of corruption in our country. We have corporations that donate big money to officials. We have super PACs. We have lobbyists. I would say it's almost impossible. I believe our elected officials that are found guilty of fraud and corruption do need to be held accountable. As far as getting rid of it completely, I think it'd be far as I actually think we could totally get rid of it. I mean, as far as transparency goes, I mean, a big part of transparency here in New Jersey. Our legislature just shot down an anti-transparency bill regarding the Open Public Records Act. So as far as getting rid of corruption and fraud and things of that nature, I think would be very difficult, especially in New Jersey.
Mayor Hall, 90 seconds.
Sure. I would be a co-sponsor of the GUARD Act. The incumbent is not a co-sponsor or supporter at this point. The GUARD Act essentially prohibits anybody who's been accused of certain crimes, espionage, trading foreign secrets, from having access to classified information, such as, for example, Donald Trump or a U.S. Senator. I would sponsor and try to make the GUARD Act law. I would ban donations from corporate PACs, which I do not accept, unlike other people on the stage, as well as lobbyists, which I also do not accept contributions from lobbyists. These special interest money, whether it's corporate PACs or lobbyists, they corrupt your ability to represent your people, because you're not listening to the residents who elected you, you're listening to these special interests. So they need to be taken out of politics. I would also strengthen, as Anthony said, we were talking about Oprah, the FOIA, the Freedom of Information Act, is the federal counterpart to that, making sure that we have transparent federal public open records laws, because they're being assaulted at the state level as well. So those are 4 examples of things that I would do to try to combat those issues. Thank you.
Thankfully, one is moving democratic measures to expand voting access. I think the more people that participate in our democracy, the healthier our democracy will be. 2 is on election integrity. I think is part of the question. It's like we work on homeland security to ensure that foreign threats, in terms of disinformation, misinformation, do not have an impact on our elections. So preserving the integrity of our elections. Also, something critically important to work on in terms of money in politics. We have an A grade from Citizens United, which measures every member's of Congress's voting record and is critically important issues and grounds that have made there. With respect to pay-to-play, definitely something that we are challenged with here in New Jersey, something that often happens at the local level, and in the last week or 2, especially in Hoboken, that's been made evident. In addition to Oprah, I think the first thing that we need to do is enforce the existing Oprah laws as they are currently on the books to ensure transparency in government, especially local, county, and state government. Thank you. Kyle Casey, 90 seconds.
So I also have not accepted any money from any PACs or developers, but to be fair, Congressman jumped off, so. I think the real issue here is we need public funding of elections. That's what they do in other countries. I think oftentimes you can find simple answers for things, but just looking abroad and seeing how other people tackle it. And it's nuts. It's nuts how much time you have to spend raising money to do this. It's a horrific process, and I don't know how you do it as a regular person. I mean, I've tried. It's brutal because I have a business to run. I I have kids to play with. You know, we caught 20 tadpoles yesterday in a freshman, but I didn't raise any money. And so I just, you know, I think at the root of all this is just that our system requires people to raise so much money so they can send mean flyers about each other, and that's not what these guys should be spending their time doing. You know, if you're in office, you should be spending your time with constituents, and you know, it's systemic. It's not because of any one person. And so I think it wouldn't cost that much money, and it would do so much good to just say, hey, everybody that gets 1,000 signatures, you get X amount of money, this is all you can spend. And then we would have more free events like